Opening flashback, the fall of Moscow. The film opens with a brutal flashback. Russian soldiers, priests, and civilians fight side by side as thousands of zombies overrun Red Square. We witness heroism and chaos. Families pulled apart, last stands in snow-covered cathedrals, and finally, nuclear missiles launched to delay the spread. A haunting score plays over a child's scream as the screen fades to black. Gerry Lane is now the head of a global pandemic response task force. Humanity has stabilized slightly thanks to the camouflage method, injecting oneself with terminal viruses. However, supplies are low, and the method causes side effects. Tension rises in refugee camps. Governments are strained. Gerry receives word that the camouflage is no longer working in some regions. Disturbing reports come from South America. Zombies that ignore camouflage and display pack-like intelligence. A Brazilian outpost falls in under 10 minutes, with survivors describing creatures that plan their attack. A viral video shows a zombie throwing a spear, crude but intentional. Gerry assembles a diverse team. A hardened ex-Marine, a genius epidemiologist from Korea, and a tech-savvy drone operator. They're sent to Buenos Aires, one of the few surviving cities in South America. The city is protected by a massive wall built from salvaged metal. Inside, tension grows as supplies dwindle, and new zombie variants breach the outer layers. While investigating outside the wall, the team enters a ghost town. They're suddenly attacked by a coordinated zombie ambush, Alpha ZS. These evolved undead are stronger, communicate with screeches, and display pack hunting tactics. The tech operator is killed. The team barely escapes. Back at HQ Geneva, chaos erupts. The footage of Alpha ZS goes viral. Panic spreads globally. Cities begin closing borders, while military generals argue about nuking outbreak zones. Protests erupt. Humanity seems to be splintering again. Gerry urges for calm, asking for time to understand the mutation. A rogue Chinese scientist, Dr. Mei Zhao, contacts Gerry. She claims Alpha ZS are part of a new evolutionary phase and offers information that could help build a permanent cure. But she's in hiding in the Himalayas, near Tibet, operating off-grid to avoid detection. Gerry's team travels to the Tibetan mountains via helicopter. The thin air here makes zombie activity nearly impossible. They reach a concealed facility where monks and scientists have preserved rare pre-outbreak data and cultivated plants with antiviral properties. Time is limited. Mountain tremors and zombie migration suggest danger. Within the team, a mercenary named Cole is secretly relaying information to a survivalist militia in Alaska. This group wants the virus to wipe out the weak and rebuild society from pure blood. Cole attempts to sabotage the vaccine efforts, but is caught in time. He escapes into the mountains. Gerry befriends the monks, who show him ancient remedies made from Himalayan herbs that repel the undead. These herbs are burned in temples to keep zombies at bay. The plants also slow down viral progression, offering temporary protection. Dr. May discovers that Alpha ZS have adapted by merging viral DNA with host DNA, allowing selective evolution. Some retain faint memories or habits, like using tools. The zombies are no longer random. They're changing based on environmental pressure, making them a new species, Homo necrotica. A massive zombie horde is spotted heading toward Tibet. Drones show that Cole's militia leaked the lab's location. The team has only 24 hours to transmit the vaccine formula and data to HQ in Geneva. Power failures and snowfall make communication difficult. With only minutes left, the drone operator's backup server connects. Gerry makes a desperate video message to the world, explaining the new zombie evolution and urging civilians to burn herbs, stay in high altitudes, and wait for the vaccine. He also leaks the formula publicly, so people everywhere can start making versions of the herbal vaccine. The zombie swarm, now numbering in the tens of millions, devours Tibet. Stunning VFX show the swarm like a tsunami over mountain ridges. Cities from India to Kazakhstan fall. The UN declares an extinction-level emergency. For the first time, world leaders agree to act as one. World powers launch Operation Phoenix, a three-part response. EMP blast to disable zombie nests operating near technology. Firebombing critical migration routes. distribution of the herbal vaccine via drone, and water supplies. Humanity's survival depends on this synchronized global plan. Gerry's epidemiologist friend, Dr. Namhi, volunteers to stay behind and manually deploy a thermal bomb under Paris, where an Alpha Z queen node is breeding a zombie hive. The explosion buys enough time for Operation Phoenix to proceed. Her final message plays as she smiles at a picture of her son. It's discovered that the Alpha Zs are being coordinated by a hive queen, a former geneticist from India who mutated but retained partial consciousness. She is located beneath Berlin, commanding the last megaswarm through screeches and pheromones. Her eyes are human, a haunting remnant of the past. Gerry leads a team into Berlin's ruined metro system. They confront the hive queen, setting a trap using the synthesized version of the herbal vaccine as bait. A brutal battle ensues. The queen resists, speaking only one word: evolve. Gerry detonates an explosive that shatters the chamber and kills the queen. With the hive queen dead, the remaining Alpha Zs go into a dormant state. Scientists are able to extract DNA from her brain and create a true vaccine, one that grants immunity without terminal illness. A global rollout begins via air, water, and livestock. 6 months later, humanity begins to rebuild. Cities are slowly repopulated. Farmlands reopen. Memorials are built for the billions lost. Gerry visits a school in Istanbul where children learn how to survive and rebuild. His final words: "We faced extinction, but together we fought the end and remembered how to begin again."